etc. We lead our staff, they are very dedicated and they are doing a very wonderful job. So once again,
Very good morning. I was discussing with one of your colleagues. When we talk about audit in the rest of the world, it has become very complex in nature. Even in our own country, we understand. Let's take an example of a SEBI, Stock Exchange Bureau of India. Imagine how many people trade in one day. Crores of people who are trading stocks, selling and buying shares in a single day. And not only are they selling and buying shares, there are terminologies like futures and options. This is a continuous process which is happening from morning 9 to up to 3:30 in the evening, in the afternoon. So what happens? Every transaction is supposed to be saved. Every transaction is supposed is that when we audit the academic system, we don't only audit his performance, we audit his performance with his historical data. Does it concur with the past, or is there some radical change all of a sudden which needs to be investigated? Likewise, if you are giving a new loan to a person, a businessman, you first assess his civil score nowadays, or his past banking history about his loan. So it is not about his current scenario only. So when we audit, we don't only audit the current balance sheets, we don't only audit the current data, we also try to see if he has handed over certain contracts to X who fulfills the eligibility. Is he the same person who is getting these benefits every now and then, or his... We had a very interesting session. We tried to discuss, interact on key issues and how machine learning, artificial intelligence, natural language can improvise upon the auditing. I guess the already great effort the organization has done and is in a continuous process. I heard and learned from the great officers that they are already collaborated with IIT Delhi, and the way they are doing it and implement it at grass level route. I believe this will be a continuous process. Auditing is in itself a continuous process. It is not a one-time thing. So likewise, the training and these workshops will only make us wiser, all of us, me to start with, and the whole team. And I believe we are on the right track.
So the threat that auditing or the auditor will be replaced by the artificial intelligence.
No, no, no.
Is that threat
Actually,
really on ground?
No, what you are actually doing is that you are actually teaching the machines how to do the audit. So you will be always there, and the machines and the learning process will only empower you more to actually do the better auditing. So auditor and this entire auditing process will always be there with us.
So how far you find these audit reverse like events important, especially audit awareness is very less in place like Kashmir.
I think this is one of the things which we require more. It was more, as I said, when I started, this was very educating for me also. I learned certain things, and I also believe that they should be done more oftenly rather than once a while. And I think I will request my good friends that let's have it on a routine basis. So we should also educate the people at large what auditing is, how it is being done, what were the positives of the auditing, because the public at large should understand the benefits of auditing and how it actually impacts the whole society for us.
The last question is: do you find domestic auditing firms out here in a place like Kashmir lacking that capability?
Well, I think the larger role lies with the government offices, but they may be doing their bit. But we have to understand that when the kind of empowerment and the resources that they have, they are well equipped to audit. While I guess those firms are on the right track, maybe in future they will also match with this credibility of us.
So today we had a very, enlightening lecture. We are highly indebted to Professor Majid Saab, who accepted our invitation. And as we are aware, during the Audit Week celebrations, it is another effort. So many activities are going on apart from the seminar which is being conducted. We are also conducting today blood donation activity. So this is again an effort to call the experts to the premises of the audit office and have an sort of a interaction with them, so that we could apprise the general public at large the kind of processes or the audit processes which we undertake for them, and so as to make their lives better. So indeed, I'm highly thankful. Professor Sab has given an really good insight regarding the evolving technologies which could be implemented in audit processes also. And I'm very glad our headquarter office is very keen, and they are seized of the matter. They've already signed a MOU with the Delhi IIT, and we believe with the automation of the processes by the auditee, the audit officers, they also need to upscale their skills, and we are on the job. And I think since the technology is evolving, we've already started adopting the AI and ML, which will be of course used during audit processes in future.
Sir, you with your department doing so many activities, like last year you did, this year you are also doing a wide range of activities. Do you believe that now the awareness part with reference to audit among the common masses will grow?
Yeah, definitely, because the perception of the public by and large, and per se, the auditee, people, they consider audit to be a fault finding machine. Actually, we are not sort of fault finding. Apart from, we also audit their systems, and wherever there are certain deficiencies in the system, we also point out those deficiencies, and we work in hand with the executives to provide them the solutions also. And in fact, you would understand, like recently, in the recent past, all the audit reports, these have also come up with the recommendations, and we also do cause analysis while formulating the reports. So, in a way, we are also suggesting the executives what are the kind of deficiencies which are there, and how the deficiencies can be removed, so that the by and large the public gets benefited.
Sir, we saw today a very long and effective presentation made by Dr. Saab, and would it continue for the 3 days? More experts coming up for this workshop?
Yeah, certainly we look forward, and in fact we have invited other experts also. Yeah, so we will have interaction with all the experts and faculties, and I'm also thankful to the media. They are covering up nicely all the events, and we are also reaching out to the public, and we are also explaining the various kind of activities or the processes which is being undertaken by the audit. Thank you.